My name's Lynn Taylor from Wolverhampton, diagnosed with prostate cancer 18 months ago. Just like to discuss my journey in relation to active surveillance. So active surveillance is something that if you've got a low risk cancer, prostate cancer, you can be put onto this rather than have invasive treatments. So this is usually given to men that are low risk and they feel that they can monitor. So I was diagnosed 18 months ago following a PSA test which was 6.8, and I then had an MRI which showed Priads 4 and 5. Priads go from 1 to 5, 5 being the higher risk, 1 being the low. So it's highly suspected of prostate cancer, which initiated then having a biopsy, which showed the type of cancer, the tumour, and allowed the risk factors to be calculated. How they do this is they have a Gleason score, which is to do with the type of cancer and how much cancer's there, and the Gleason score goes from 6, which is low risk, to 10, which is very high risk. Mine was 6, 3 plus 3. So you then get the Cambridge prognostic score, which is your CPG, I think it's called. Mine was 1, and this goes from 1 to 5. And your tumour type, so the T type. So T1 to 4, T1 is contained in the prostate, T2 is contained in the prostate but larger, T3 it's breached the wall of the prostate, and T4 it's metastasised, means which it's gone into other organs such as your bones. So mine was Gleason 6, CPG 1, and it was decided any treatment would be over treatment at this stage, with me being 62, any treatments, hormone therapy, prostatectomies, radiation, all have implications and side effects. And most men with a very slow growing cancer may die with it rather than from it, and will never need any intervention. So it's decided active surveillance was the way to go. PSA levels checked every 3 months, and an annual MRI scan, which is what happened over the months. My PSA rose steadily from 6.8, eventually ending up at 16 about 5 months ago. The yearly scan showed spread of the disease, and therefore a second biopsy was done, which showed I've now got 2 types of prostate cancer, ansar and ductal. So there are many different types of cancers which act in different ways, and therefore this is important to know as well. So at this stage my tumour was T2, so still contained within the prostate, and the CPG score was now 3, which was intermediate risk. So due to this, and due to finding a second type of prostate cancer which can be more aggressive, treatment was needed. So active surveillance really has been a form of delayed treatment for me, whereas quite a few men, it just means that they're looked after and it's watched, but no treatment's needed. So prostatectomy booked in for the 1st of December, which is a couple of days time now. Yeah, it's a roller coaster of emotion, but it's important to get support off your friends, your family, your wife, your partner. I use prostate UK, Cancer UK. They've got support workers, which I was allocated, and also spoke to their specialist nurses who actually gave me information on the medical side of things, went through my letter from the consultant urologist, which made it more understandable. So it's important. There's many treatments. I've opted for a prostatectomy, which is the most appropriate for my age, 62, with the best outcomes, really. Radiation would have sorted it, but being younger, there is a higher risk when you, after 10 years of bowel and bladder cancer. So this is something to take into consideration when you're younger. But if I'd have been in my 70s, late 70s, then radiation would have sorted it. There's lots of stuff on YouTube to look at. Good Sweden, Swedish model of monitoring prostate cancer, and it's a great seminar to watch. It gives you the pros and cons, pros and against radiotherapy, and also prostatectomies. So here we go. Bring on Monday. Fingers crossed. Everything goes all right.